up, everyone? It's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. And oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this madness, shall we? Because Meghan Markle should have learned by now to stop competing with Princess Catherine, but spoiler alert, she hadn't learned. And she's now paying the price for it yet again. So what is the brutal Netflix move that Megsy is doing now against Princess Catherine? Well, here is the article from Radar Online, exclusive. Meghan Markle branded heartless and vicious for making brutal move against Princess Catherine with her renewed Netflix deal. And so Megsy has been slammed as vicious following the announcement of the downgraded Netflix deal. And what is the brutal, vicious Netflix move that she's making against Princess Catherine? Well, as you can see right here, she's releasing a holiday special this December, which is clashing, of course, with Princess Catherine's annual Christmas Carol concert. Now, they spoke to royal expert Hugo Vickers, and he blasted the move, saying, quote, "It's always said that whenever Catherine, the Princess of Wales, starts something, Meghan Markle does something else to cap it or in some ways clash with it." And another source telling Radar Online, quote, "This is just the type of vicious, nasty move that's coming to define Meghan." Now, what is her Megsy's Christmas Netflix special going to clash with? Well, every single year, Princess Catherine does the Princess Catherine's Together at Christmas concert at Westminster Abbey. And that's televised, guys. It's a televised event. The Princess of Wales annual event is widely celebrated for showcasing charity work and supporting those in need. Now, the same royal expert, Hugo Vickers, argued that the overlap highlights Megsy's competitive approach, saying, quote, "Obviously, the initiative of the Princess of Wales at Westminster Abbey is incredibly moving and incredibly special and is done for the benefit of the rest of the world, for all the people who've been suffering, all the people who've helped with charities, all that sort of thing. So it's for the public good," he says. But then he adds, "I'm not quite convinced that Meghan Markle is going to be dissecting some more petals and scattering them over salads, or whatever she's going to be doing in California is in quite the same league." Now, this is not the first time that Megsy has actually clashed with Princess Catherine and her yearly Christmas Carol concert. Now, a lot of people aren't talking about this. Allow me. If you guys remember, the second half of the mockumentary Harry and Meghan back in 2022 was released only hours before Princess Catherine's Carol concert. Yep. Now, the royal family, they actually fought back at the time, and they said the following. They released a statement saying this year's Carol service is dedicated to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II and the values Her Majesty demonstrated throughout her life, including duty, empathy, faith, service, kindness, compassion, and support for others. Of course, they're going to take the classy high road, right, guys? But in other words, this is what they said. In my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, right? They will honour the late Queen Elizabeth II and provide a service to the British people via the Christmas Carol concert, instead of making it all about themselves and try and monetise their royal status like Harry and Meghan. Ta-da! So for those that might be saying, probably the Sussex Squad, which if you're watching the Sussex Squad, hey Marvins, how you doing? But yeah, for those that might be saying that it's just pure coincidence this year that Megsy's going to be releasing a Christmas special around the same time as Princess Catherine, well, you guys need a head transplant, a brain transplant, a full body transplant, just a do-over, right? A do-over. Because as I've just demonstrated, Megsy has done this before. So she's well aware, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, of the timing with what she is doing this year. And for those that are branding her heartless and vicious for making this brutal move against Princess Catherine? I totally agree. Do you? With that being said, those watching live, whether on YouTube or on X, stay exactly where you are. I'm not done with you guys yet. But if you haven't done so already, make sure that you do subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe here on YouTube. If you're watching on X, make sure you're following me at Stef Alter Nerd for more misadventures of the gruesome twosome. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Do you think Megzy is vicious and heartless for releasing a Christmas special potentially around the same time as Princess Catherine and her yearly Christmas Carol concert? What do you guys think? Well, if you're watching on the replay, let me know in the comments down below. If you're watching live, let me know in the live chat. With that being said, for those watching on the replay, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all your faces. And until the next time, you guys, laters.